Well, from doggy porn to regular porn, we're jumping back. We're going to talk. Well, you know what? Watch the clip and then we'll go.
Ladies, there is a crisis looming in the church. It has been called the new bubonic plague. As addictive as crack cocaine, Satan is silently attacking the minds of Christian men with a weapon which threatens husbands, dads, fiancés, and even church leaders. That weapon is pornography. 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 Porn. Pornography. Pornography is easily available, affordable, much of it is free, anonymous, nobody has to know. There's almost a 100% chance that your son will be exposed to some type of pornography. Their cell phone can be a tool used by Satan to gain a stronghold into your child's mind. I believe as many as 80% of men in the church are struggling with some level of viewing pornography. 40% of those responding struggle with pornography. 30% of pastors had viewed pornography. As a pastor, I have seen firsthand pornography's devastating effects on a man, his marriage, his home, his job, and his leadership within the church. The concept I want you to take out of this video is what happens to you when you get in the porn zone. Once the climax is over, through masturbation or through acting out sexually in other ways, a man returns to his senses, if you will. Then he will think, what was I thinking? Why did I throw away everything that is dear to me for this? If there is any pornography in your home, destroy it immediately. You need to destroy all your porn stashes. You may even need to destroy your present computer. That leaves no place for porn. Pornography.
Wait, what were we talking about here? I don't think I got the point of that.
I think it was a commercial for pornography.
I think so.
I'm literally speechless. I've watched that 10 times and it gets crazier each time. First off, I'm pretty sure it was an advertisement for porn. It's free. It's anonymous. Okay.
Find it on your cell phone and your computer.
Yeah. All right. I mean, he threw out some crazy. 80% of men are struggling with porn. 30% of pastors are watching porn.
Define struggling. I think it's just 80% of dudes watch porn.
Watch porn. Okay, so there's a lot of different ways we can go with this. Yeah. I'm even going to take the high road and not even comment on that man's.
Like a lesbian woman?
Precisely.
I think he's gay.
Ellen's cousin, perhaps, or maybe he's gay. Let's take the high road and leave that aside. What do people fear about porn? What is it about watching porn that people think it's going to destroy the world?
To me, I think it's religious, though. It's only the religious people that have a problem with it. But I think when you look at the Catholic Church, for example, they have a huge problem with priests molesting young boys. Yeah. I think because the problem is they haven't really gotten with the 21st century, and you realize, oh, maybe a man and a woman should be allowed to be married. Right. So maybe they wouldn't just be segregated their whole lives and sexually suppressed and think that the only warm thing I'm going to get is an altar boy.
Right. And at the same time, they tell you being gay is bad. So if you don't have to get married, it's a pretty great place to go if you don't want to be with a woman. And so
so you're hiding it, and it, look. Really, I mean, where is this guy living? Because porn is not just porn where you find it on RedTube for free on the internet. We're talking about you can watch a 12-year-old girl walking down the street that's barely clothed, and that's pretty much what he's talking about.
Right. So by the way, 9 out of 10 people watching just went to RedTube. People have actually stopped. Yeah, thanks. You're not supposed to name the free porn sites.
RedTube, you say?
Yeah.
.com.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
I was researching. Yeah. What are you talking about?
Now they've all left and nowhere.
This just seems like a bad business model. When you tell somebody over and over and over again not to do something, it's like
don't kids like over his right shoulder.
Don't think of a purple elephant.
Yeah.
What did you just think of? There's better ways to do this. And that's the thing. I'm not Christian. I'm not really religious, whatever. But when you have a frank conversation with somebody about sexuality or about pornography, it doesn't sound like that.
Right.
It doesn't sound like, well, you're possessed by Satan, and it doesn't sound like that. It sounds like, okay, just know that these are the pitfalls of being porn ruined. and this is what it can do to your marriage, and this is what it can do to your relationships, and this is what it can do to young minds who are like sponges who don't understand what intimacy is.
Okay, so I think you're hitting it beyond on the head. We never have that discussion. That we always make it sound like it's crazy religious people saying no porn or a bunch of sex maniacs saying porn, porn, porn.
Right.
But the truth is somewhere in the middle, which is yes. You can watch. We've all probably watched too much porn. If I could have some of that time back, I probably would have wrote more jokes. I could have been hosting the Tonight Show right now. You know what I mean? Like we all could. So, but why are we afraid of having like an honest conversation?
Well, because I think they want you to think that it's something dirty. So, oh my God, it's dirty, and I'm going to feel bad after I do it or watch it or whatever. I mean, I've looked at porn. I've looked at porn with my husband. I don't think it's made me a bad person. I'm not addicted to it. It's not like I look it up every night. It hasn't ruined our relationship. We've been together 10 years. We're having a child. I think it's like anything in life. You try to learn, like you say, you learn the pitfalls. I mean, that's part of being a human being and learning from your parents or learning, hopefully, from your pastor that maybe is not that crazy about it, but you go, look, this can be bad, this can be bad. I mean, it's like smoking. It's bad for your health. It can do this to you. It can give you lung cancer. It can make you die prematurely. It can make you look 10 years older than you are. And, you know, some people are probably still going to go smoke a cigarette, and then they're going to go, you know what, it's probably not for me, or I realize how to do it in moderation, or maybe I'm not going to do it at all. But, like, where is it that people, you know, the last time I looked, porn didn't kill anybody. I mean, you know what I'm saying? It didn't actually physically murder anybody. And people aren't dying from it. So I'm like, you know.
Well, that's the funny thing. He's saying what a detriment it is, and as a Christian, this should be your number one
then
fight.
Let me take that and figure it out for myself.
And it's lazy pastoring. Because when you put just the Satan stamp of approval on it without explaining yourself.
Then everybody's going to want to go look at it.
Exactly. Yeah, whatever.
But is that part of the trick that they're doing, actually? By saying it's so bad, they know that then you'll be redeemed by the church. So it's like, this is their little trick. We're going to tell you about something. We're going to tell you how much. This is how much everybody loves it. It's awful. Come to us. We'll save
like,
you.
Get out of the porn zone.
The porn zone.
Ew, now you really are making me feel dirty.
I want to go to the porn zone. The porn zone sounds pretty
like,
good.
do you have to pay to get in? Is there like a cover charge for that?
When he said porn zone, all of us were like, porn zone.
Is there a calendar or a timestamp somewhere? Because I'm going to say something I have never said and never thought I would say in a million years. We should take a page from the teachings of George W. Bush.
Wow, twice in one show.
And say, with the splinter in the eye, with the log in the guy's mouth, or whatever that was.
That was an earlier clip.
But I like that.
That's what we have to remember. Like it's all hypocrisy. When you're saying all or nothing, do this and you're good, don't do this and you're bad. I promise you, Ellen's cousin or whoever that guy was does not do that because he's human, and that's what makes us human. We
falter and make mistakes.
It's a big gray area, so he just needs to simmer down.
Yeah. By the way, I should say that since I just fumbled my way into the segment because I was so shocked by it. That's a Florida pastor, by the way, and he's starting something called 1 Million Men, and he wants 1 million men to swear off the porn. So good luck with that, buddy. Yeah. Okay.